Hi Queens, Sam here. I hope that you're doing amazing. My video today is actually, I'll say a follow-up to Vanessa's video. Vanessa, her channel is called Launch to Wealth TV, and she puts out great video, amazing videos on building wealth, investing. She had a recent video that she titled Make $5,000 a month with this investment in 2025 as a woman. And in that video, she shares 7 ways that she invests. And I was pleasantly surprised that she did mention as the first way of her investing in the stock market. I don't think she did it in any chronological order, but it was still nice for me to hear that the first type of investment that she talked about was investing in the stock market. So I'll put a link to her video in the description of my video here, so and you guys can actually check it out. I will suggest that you do, because see, she shares really like in her video various way that you can invest your money, or like invest in general. And her favorite one is number 7, which I will let you guys look at and when you actually watch the video. But that was something that I did not see coming, but I totally agree with her that number 7, especially for us women, is very important. With that being said, I want to share here in my video steps to really make investing in the stock market easy for you. And so when I say easy, maybe I will not say easy, but like simple, because easy or difficult is really relative. But when you have a process, when you have steps and you can follow those steps, it makes things simple. So for me, investing is simple. I was lucky enough to come across how to invest, and I was lucky enough to be among people who were doing it, and I learned from them and I put it in place for myself, which has helped me to really set up my contribution over many years, helping me reach Coast Fi at age 40, and really helping me not being so stressed today of not investing as much as I used to in the past. So what are the steps when it comes to investing? The first one is that you need to start. Did you hear me? You need to start. Start. Please start. Start. Did you hear me? Start. 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 Many times we talk about things we want to do, places we want to go, eat food we want to eat, people we want to see, and all of those things, and we do nothing about it. We're about to start a new year. If there is one thing I can ask you, please start investing. Doesn't matter if it's $5, $50, $500 that you have, it does not matter. Things have become so, I'll say, easier of access today. We don't need to go through any advisor to start investing in the stock market. We can start, right? So start. That's the first step. The second step is that you need to keep your investment fees low. And so usually when we invest, especially here in Canada, a lot of people still own mutual funds for some reason. Actually, the main reason is because we invest through our banks, and banks usually will have mutual funds. Those funds, they come with like higher fees, and honestly, the returns don't justify them being so high in fees. So when you have a portfolio with the fee of like 1.5 or 2%, that can be a lot of fees that you're paying. That actually will be a lot of fees that you're going to be paying over 20-30 years. So you need to look into it, because honestly, you do not have to have a portfolio with such a high management fee of like 1.5, 2%, 2.5%, or 3%. I've heard some percentage and I'm like, I don't understand. But they count on you not looking at your statements and not understanding everything that they're putting in there. So you need to ask them the question so you understand very well how much you're paying in fee. As a matter of fact, you don't really need to pay anything in fee, because you can be investing in an index fund and by yourself, so then there is no fee at all. Talking about invest fund, my third step is that you need to diversify, especially when you are starting. A lot of customer of my customer that I coach, once we work on the money mindset and we're getting over the idea of investing and everything, they want to invest in a couple of companies. But the reality is they know those companies. They have never read the financial statements. They don't know about the management. They have never sat on earning calls. Like they don't know how to interpret ratios. All of those things, those are pre-work that you need to do before you actually invest in a company. While you're learning that, you can invest in an ETFs, an index fund, something that is diversified enough, which is giving you access to the market as a whole. I hear a lot of celebrities, talking about how it's unimportant that to diversify to build wealth. Listen, don't listen to them. Right? If they got lucky because they invested in a couple of ventures and it turned out well, that's good. But one thing they don't tell you is all of those other ventures that they invested in and they lost money. You only know about the ventures where they were successful, and then they sit there and they tell you that to not diversify. You need to diversify, especially when you're starting and at any time you want to have a diversified portfolio. Nothing is saying, nobody is saying that you might not buy a couple of stocks here and invest in very specific niche. That's fine, but that should not be the majority of your portfolio, especially if that's not something that you're doing on a every day, reading financial statement and all of those things, right? So I'm talking about most of us, we have already a life. We have a 9 to 5, we have people to take care of and everything. Then we need to invest. Listen, we don't have 5 hours a day to be reading financial statements. So you need to set up your portfolio in a way that it can be making money for you without you stressing of losing your money because you have only invested in 2 or 3 or 4 companies, right? So this third step is really important. You need to diversify. Then the fourth step is that you need to remain consistent. Consistent. When it comes to investing, this is not something you do for a year or two and then you stop for 5 years and then you go back at it. It does not work like that. You really want to remain consistent and leave your chips on the table when it comes to investing, because the market will do its job if you let it do it, and by not putting money today, removing money tomorrow, and then putting money 2 years after. It does not work like that. You need to remain consistent. And you need to remain consistent also when it comes to your contribution. You may reduce how much you're actually contributing, right? Because things happen, life happens. Maybe you reduce how much you're putting for a year and then you increase, but you continue doing it because that muscle that you're actually building is very important for building wealth. The last step, the fifth step, is essentially when it comes to investing, you want to keep a long term um, horizon, right? So we're not investing for 2 years, we're not investing for 3 years, we're investing for 10, 15, 20, 30 years, maybe even more at a time, depending on when you start and what exactly you're trying to achieve here. So you need to keep in mind that investing is different from trading. Trading is within a couple of days or maybe months, but like investing is for long term. And investing is also different from saving. I hear a lot of people say that you cannot save your way to wealth, and that is true, because saving will require you to keep your money safe in any way, shape, or form, because you want to use the money in a short period of time, either to buy a car, to buy a house, down payment on a house, or because you're preparing for a trip, or because maybe your child is going to school in few years, right? So, but if it's something that essentially you want to do for the long term, like retirement, reaching financial independence, all of those things, that is investing for the long term. So you cannot save your way to wealth. You need to invest your way to wealth. That's really what it is. So there you have it. Those 5 steps will make your investing journey simple. The other thing that will make your investing journey simple on top of those 5 steps is for you to actually take action today. So this video, I did my best to share this video by the end of 2024 because I want you to take action in 2024. Even if we have our session early in 2025, you would have secured your spot in 2024 so you can start investing. So I have a link here in the description below my video here where you can secure 2-hour session with me. It's called Take Action 2024, where we sit together and we work on your money mindset. We talk about your investment strategy. I'm going to set you up with your brokerage account. I'm going to help you as well to set up your automatic contribution. We're going to set you up for success when it comes to your investing journey for starting in 2025, or at least making sure you stick to it in 2025, right? So take action today. Book that session with me. I'll be more than happy to take you through the journey here. As a reminder, I'm not a financial planner, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a girl who has done it, who's very happy that she has done it, and I want to help you do the same. If this has resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, please make sure to like, also subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So subscribe to the channel to help me get there, and also share the video with anyone that you know who may benefit from getting their wealth, building their wealth by actually getting started with investing. And again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep on building wealth. Bye bye.